Rob, it was 10 days ago that in this room you were fielding quite a few questions about Schwarber and Hoskins at the top of your lineup, and you said no chance to moving them. Since then, they've had a lot of big home runs. They're at the center of everything tonight. What does that say about them, and what gave you the confidence this was coming?
Well, really, I saw it all year. You know, like offense, there's ebbs and flows to offense all year long. And I'm not kind of a reaction guy. I kind of try to be a consistent person as far as the lineup, as far as using your bullpen and things like that. And you know, those guys can hit, and you know they're going to come out of it. So, and what they do is they work at it, and they're constantly in the cage. They're constantly working at, looking at film and trying to get better and trying to improve their swing. And if they're not feeling right, they do whatever's necessary to get back to where they're feeling right.
And then just how big was the timing of their rallies tonight? You fall behind by 4, Schwarber gets on, and then same thing in the 5th, Soto homers. Yeah,
I mean, that's been this club all year. They just don't quit. They're resilient. They keep coming. They keep fighting. Never think you're out of a game. And the bullpen did an unbelievable job to hold that thing in check. And I know, you know, Bragi comes in and gives up kind of a soft hit to Kim, and Brad hung a breaking ball to Soto. But other than that, they did an unbelievable job.
Jim?
I was going to ask you, I mean, all year long, for the last few months, you've used the word resilient to describe your team. Down 4-0 early and then down again in the middle innings. Where does this one sort of rank on your resilience meter?
Well, just because it's this series, I think it's probably the top of the list. You know, this is you know, big time game, and they came through.
Do you pinch yourself a little bit that you're one win away from the World Series, or do you just keep the blinders on? Or
well, I've had so much good fortune. I make sure that I don't get hit by a bus when I cross the street. Yeah. So no, but it's been great, and you know, they're playing together. They're just doing all the things they need to do to win games.
You remember back, like in spring training, after you signed Schwarber and Castellanos, there was so much talk about what the top 5 could look like in that batting order, how productive and explosive they could be. I mean, does tonight just seem like an example of everything that was talked about back then?
Yeah, it is. And you know, if you think about the year, we haven't had those 5 guys together all that much. But coming down the stretch, we finally got them all together. And you know, this tonight is like one of those nights that you think that's what you have, you know, when you put it together in spring training.
You talk about good fortune. I mean, you have arrested Zach Wheeler tomorrow with this crowd. I mean, you know, what type of good fortune is that for you?
Yeah, it's great, but I mean, it's not over. They've got a pretty good guy going too, and we got to come out here and do the same things we've been doing and prepare and compete and you know, get it done.
Did you not have Alvarado tonight?
No, we did not have Alvarado. Had Sir Anthony, only in a closed situation. And so once we got to 4, then we went to F to try and save Sir Anthony for tomorrow, and F threw the ball great. So now we have both Sir Anthony and Alvarado tomorrow.
And Alvarado was just a workload thing?
Yeah. He said he just wasn't feeling well. I mean, he just needed a day.
And last one's Rob Paul on the left.
You said you wanted to get 3 innings from Bailey. Obviously, that didn't happen. From there, can you just talk about how the plan came into place? I mean, Brogdon 2 1/3, I imagine, helped fill that gap.
Yeah, so that's the longest he's gone all year. And he got out of the first, finished the second. His pitch count was in pretty good shape, so I asked him how he was feeling. He said he felt good. I said, "Are you okay to take down another inning?" He said, "Yeah, I want it." So we ran him out, and he pitched great. He really saved us tonight. I mean, those were, even though they were early innings, he pitched great and got us to the point where, you know, we could finish the game without, you know, putting anybody at risk.
You touched on it a little bit, but all the talk about 5 games, 5 days, bullpen, all this, you go into tomorrow a chance to clinch with Wheeler, Alvarado, Dominguez lined up. I mean, is that as good as you could have hoped for?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, really. And we've got pretty much everybody. I hate to tell everybody what we've got when we don't have, but obviously if you can do the math, we probably don't have Brogdon tomorrow. And Eflin will be a question mark, because that'd be 3 days in a row. Syndergaard did a great job as well, because we needed that bridge to get to the end of the bullpen, but everybody else should be available, so we're in good shape.
Any last ones for Rod? All right, thanks for coming in.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.